Experiment 5, single cylinder 4-stroke petrol engine. The aim of this experiment is to determine the performance characteristic of the single cylinder 4-stroke petrol engine by keeping speed constant on variable load. So this is the list of apparatus. There are total 8 apparatus that are required. 2-stroke petrol engine, stopwatch, measuring pan, manometer, air filter, dynamometer, orifice and digital temperature indicator. Other columns to be filled in this table are specifications, rating, features, properties and the quantity. So this is the setup. So here we can see this is 4-stroke single cylinder petrol engine setup, and it is with the electrical dynamometer. Here we can see the one that here see temperature indicator. So here this one is a temperature indicator. Second one is a manometer. Here we can see this is a manometer. Third one is fuel measurement. For the fuel measurement we have to see the third one. This burette is filled with the fuel. Here we can see there are markings, right? The fourth one is loading knob. Here we can see this is the loading knob, right? The fifth one is the engine. Here we can see this is the engine. Okay. The sixth one is the loading arrangement. So here we can see this is the loading arrangement. Entire setup is been made here. Seventh one is calorimeter. Here we can see this is seventh one. Here we can see this is calorimeter. Okay. The eighth one is air tank. This is the air tank. This one, right? The ninth one is voltmeter and 10th one is ammeter. Here we can see ninth one is voltmeter and here the 10th one is ammeter. Okay. 11th one is loading switch. Here we can see there is loading switch here. See, this is the loading switch. Okay. And 12th one is electrical dynamometer. Here this one is the dynamometer. Okay. So this is the entire setup of 4-stroke single cylinder petrol engine. Now this is the procedure. Fill up sufficient petrol without oil because it is 4-stroke engine. Check oil level in the crankcase of engine. If it is lesser than the dipstick level, you have to fill it up to the mark with the clean SAE 40 oil. Fill up the water in the water rheostat to a required height and add salt, approximately 500 grams in filled water tank. Fill up water in manometer up to half of the height. Put off main switch of rheostat and ignition switch of engine is on. Start water supply to calorimeter. Pull rope, then engine will start. As the engine starts, put on main switch. Slowly rotate the loading knob on panel in clockwise direction so that the engine gets loaded. Take sufficient load. Fill the burette with burette filling cock. Note down time for 10 ml fuel consumption, manometer difference, energy meter reading and calorimeter water flow rate. Note down the temperature from T1 to T4, increase the load and note down the reading. So here we can see there is an observation table. We have to take 5 readings of each. Okay. And these are the calculation formulas. So you have to follow these formulas and write down the values. Okay. And after these values and the observation table is filled, we have to write down the conclusion, that what is the conclusion of this entire setup, okay, on the experiment. There are 2 logical questions at the end. First one is define brake power and fuel consumption. Second one is how the load can be changed in the SI engine. Okay, so this is the experiment 5. Okay.